Hello, this is going to be a short guide on the AB1 Adept. This is something that got changed in the recent update 9.2.0. The instant upgrade ability on the Adept got changed to upgrade Aura. This works similarly to any other Aura type ability like Tower Boost or Hero Boost, where you get this AoE around you. Any tower within this AoE will be upgraded as long as you have sufficient mana. So this scales being more expensive than normally upgrading it with your normal upgrade ability to roughly, once you reach around 6 to 7k, I believe, is when you start reducing the cost. So you're going to be saving. You're going to be requiring less mana to upgrade than if you were to upgrade normally. So, the way you build this character is, as you may have guessed, exactly like you would a tower booster. Your stat priority is going to be, first of all, cap resistances, and then you're going to want to upgrade AB1, and you're going to want a decent amount of hero HP, with hero damage. The priority is in that order. So, pretty straightforward. And you're going to have two options for... Yeah, I don't really need to mention, but you're going to want to use a genie, obviously. So, for the weapon options, we have two. And they're situational. So you're going to probably want to have like a okay version of either of these, or you know, you can farm for a ++1 if you want, obviously. So, I would say the one that you're gonna be using more often, or at least I found that I'm using this one more often, is the Serpent Staff. So, this weapon was pretty useless before this update. It basically was just a weapon that if you happen to get a good one with good tower stats or good like hero stats as a stat stick, it would be good because for those two uses, because it has movement speed as well. But it wasn't really something you farmed intentionally. It was just like you got one by accident, basically. But now, so the way this weapon functions is it shoots out a single projectile that leaves a poisonous cloud behind that does tick damage. Before, this tick damage didn't proc the genie mana swirl, but now it does. So what you can do is hold down both mouse buttons, fire it, those poison clouds will tick up, and you'll get a pretty obscene amount of tick damage that the genie can swirl off, which makes it ideal for situations where I've been using this the most is on survivals, upgrading the towers on the first wave. You will find a spawn that you can get line of sight to while also being in range of your towers. Start shooting like this, get the perfect angle on the spawn, so the cloud is going to be camping right outside of the spawn, and you're just going to be generating mana the whole wave. And this will usually upgrade all of your towers before the wave is even halfway done, for no effort. You don't have to be clicking anything. This is something with the built-in emulator that you can have on a split character. So you hold down both buttons and then you switch to your main character and you'll continue shooting in that direction. So it is extremely nice for survivals, and there are some campaign maps that you can use this in as well. Namely Amber Mount and Tinkerers. Those are just two off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's tons more. The second weapon, which I think is more situational, is the High Tinkerer Proto Staff. So this is a weapon that maybe you don't have a good situation, you can use the Serpent Staff, you can't get line of sight, you have a build that you're building in more than one location. These are situations where you're going to find more success with the proto stuff. So this weapon, it says on the tooltip right here, Laser Barrage. Hold right click to shoot enemies with weakened projectiles. Scales with charge speed bonus, knockback, and additional projectiles. So you're not going to be using this staff for the normal shot. You're going to be holding the right click to charge, and that will shoot out these laser projectiles that will automatically target any enemies around you. Now these projectiles, I do believe, pierce through enemies, but they do not pierce terrain. As you can see, it's just hitting the post right there. So for this weapon, as it says on the tooltip, you're going to be upgrade charge speed, knockback, additional projectiles, and I don't believe projectile speed bonus does anything, but it barely takes any projectiles to upgrade it, so I did it anyway. And then you're going to see how much damage you deal to the dummy, and you want this number to range between 1.5k and 2k, and that's it.